Namaste guys, Christian Long, Life Enhancement Consulting, giving you a big and beautiful shout out here in Mt Shasta, California. This is day 2 at Mt Shasta. So far of my 1,700 miles of traveling in all the different cities that I've been to over the past 9 days, this spot is my favorite spot of all spots. Because of the energy, because of the quietness, because of the cleanliness, because of the friendliness. I'm in this beautiful local park. It's got a baseball field here, a soccer field here, a tennis court right over there, a skate park right over there, a hockey rink or skating rink somewhere over here. You have a beautiful vista, mountain vista right here. You have a beautiful mountain vista right behind me. And it's like the perfect place to make it happen. So I thought, well, I'm going to do my spiritual practice, my Arhatic yoga practice, to ground some of my energy here and to also absorb some of the beautiful energies that are currently all around me. But before I do that, I want to do some physical yoga, some Hatha yoga. Now, for the past 17 years, I've been practicing a form of yoga known as Arhatic yoga that was taught to me directly by my teacher, Grandmaster Choa Koksui. And it is known as the yoga of synthesis, and the synthesis of yoga. In essence, Grandmaster Choa Koksui, through lots of experimentation, lots of trial and error, clairvoyant observation, scanning or feeling subtle energies, and with the help of several assistants, he was able to remove the dogma, remove the superstitious beliefs around yoga. And so it is very systematic. Lori, Namaste, is very systematic as to why we practice what we practice. Why we do the asanas that we do, why we do the breathing that we do, why we do the meditations that we do, and other purification practices. So it is very step-by-step, systematic. Hatha yoga. Hatha yoga. So one aspect within Arhatic yoga is Hatha yoga, which is physical movement to the body. So I have never, come here a little bit closer, closer. I've never been into physical yoga. Don't like it, not my jam. But over the past several months, because of where I was living in Kalispell, Montana, my physical body wasn't feeling too well, and it was super cold outside, and most everything was closed in the area. So what are you gonna do? You gotta do something physical, right? So I went back to some of my roots in practicing a Hatha yoga, because when people hear Arhatic yoga, they think, oh, so it's like physical yoga. So a lot of stretching, a lot of warrior poses, a lot of sun salutations. No, not exactly. Not exactly. Arhatic yoga is based more so in the mind than it is in the physical body, but we do have physical postures that we practice within Hatha yoga, or Arhatic yoga. So I want to do some physical postures with you guys now. You're more than welcome to just enjoy the beautiful scenery as you watch me practice. You're more than welcome to practice along with me. You're more than welcome to say, you know what, not interested. This isn't exciting and entertaining enough. I'm going to go somewhere else. That's also cool, because you, I'm talking to you, you are a being of free will. You can choose your thoughts, you can choose your feelings, and you can choose your physical actions. And you can also influence the thoughts, the feelings, and the actions of other people. Ta-da! But we can't control others, we can only control ourselves. So if you care to join me, by all means. And then after I'm done doing this short Hatha yoga practice, then I'm going to go into my Arhatic yoga practice. Does that make sense? Because Hatha yoga opens up the channels, opens up the meridians within the energy body. So when you meditate, you can go higher and deeper in your meditation practice. But if the channels are not very open and they're clogged and congested, divine energy has a harder time passing through your system. So the experience isn't as blissful. Make sense? So I'm going to be right over here on my mat. Can you guys see me? I can't see see you, but I think I got it at the right angle.
Okay.
Ta-da! Now, I didn't do the Shavasana, which they say is the most important of all the asanas because it's about integration. So no integration for you people. I'll be doing my integrating on my own. But I always, girls I've dated, girlfriends, like friends of mine that are girls, I've always incessantly teased them about two things dealing with their physical bodies. One, what they say about doing yoga and what they say about doing ecstatic dance. Like, oh my God, when I do yoga and when I do a static dance, I just feel like I just feel so good, and I just feel like so empowered, and I could just be myself, and I just like, it just like opens me up. It just opens me up. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're just doing yoga. You're just dancing. But again, I'm coming from the mindset of an analytical man. We're coming more from the masculine approach. But after doing yoga regularly for the past several months, I get it more. I may not fully agree with it, but I get it more that you're able to hold difficult positions longer, right, than you could before, and your body feels strong, it feels solid, but at the same time, there's suppleness. What's most important for me doing a yoga practice, other than opening up my energy body and opening up my meridians, is a suppleness, is a flexibility, is adaptability in my body. Right, I want my body to be able to be smooth and fluid throughout life, right? So I want to be able to have endurance and strength and mobility and agility when I'm making things happen. What a beautiful spot for your practice. Don't blow away. I know, it's super windy. That's the other thing I've noticed here in Mt Shasta. It's super windy. It's windy all day long. From the moment I got up, today it's been windy, and then last night it was super windy. Like, for those of you who saw the picture of the fire, that bad boy practically started on his own because there was so much wind and oxygen flowing into it. It was pretty intense. Yoga is amazing. Adriana, how would you know? So that's our quick yoga practice. Again, I was always making fun of girlfriends of mine and friends of mine who are girls about their comments about doing yoga, but I get it. I appreciate it. It's actually kind of interesting because in general, women are more open, right? Their hips are more open, their hip flexors, extenders, they're more open in the lower chakras than men are. So it's strange that that they need to do yoga or a static dance to be more open. I mean, when I started this practice a few months ago, it was like, God, everything was super, super tight. And I'm a relatively flexible person. I was the guy that did Shotokan karate at 7 years old and worked for months on doing a full split. And then I finally got to that point and I was able to maintain a full split for 15 years, right? Something like that. So I'm naturally supple and flexible in my body, but the past couple of years, I've been noticing that my body's been coming tighter and tighter. Could be because of trauma, could be because of bad sitting postures. It could be any number of factors, right? I was doing a lot of strength training. My brother's watching. What's up, Jason? I was doing a lot of strength training from 2015 to 2019. So I put on a lot of muscle mass. And I was focusing a lot on strength and wasn't focused so much on opening up, right? Opening up my physical body. My brother, by the way, is a yoga instructor. So if you're in the Massachusetts, Rhode Island area, you could team up with him and take a class. I don't know if he's doing one-on-ones or group classes or people wearing masks or not wearing masks. That's actually been one of my resistance to A, getting a massage, and B, taking a yoga class during our COVID time, is I don't want to wear a mask while I'm doing yoga, and I don't want to wear a mask while I'm getting a massage. So either they throw out the standards on the DL, or we do everything outside. We do the massage outside, we do the yoga outside. I don't know. Well, the meridians are not very open in most people, even women. Stress creates tightness and blockages. Girl, what are you talking about, yo? Where are you learning all this stuff from? Adriana, where are you learning all this stuff from? The people want to know. So that's it, guys. That's our little baby yoga practice for today. And then I'm going to go on and do my other practices for Arhatic yoga. This is a perfect spot to do my practices. I'm super grateful. I'm super excited. And my ears are like the perfect temperature. Like, perfect. Ugh. If my body could mimic my ears, I would be one of the most flexible human beings the world has ever known. No mask when getting massage here. Really? No kidding. Yeah, where I was looking in Eugene, Oregon, and I was looking at different places to get a massage, and they have like a little header that says, mask is required or something like that. I'm like, are you out of your mind? I'm gonna have an itchy, scratchy, dry mask over my fat mouth while I'm getting like a shiatsu or Swedish massage with oil. Are you out of your mind? I'm going to get a massage to relax. I'm not going to get a massage to be enclosed. Hello? Anyone? My brother says Mount Shasta has some weird paranormal events, disappearances, so don't wander off alone. Yeah, well, I have a direct connection here. I'm not too worried about it. In fact, I'm open and receptive to it. Woo! Anyways, again, here's the view. This is Mount Shasta. This is 30 minutes away. So where I am, to the top of this, beep, right there, is 30 minutes from here. Isn't that amazing? You're like, oh, well, it's right there in the background. No, it's 30 minutes away. It's like 20 miles away. Did you call your mother? No, I have to call my mother. Happy Mother's Day, by the way, to all the mothers out there, to all the women who have had a human being in their womb. Happy Mother's Day. Sorry, I forgot. I'm a little bit in this world right now, which is pretty isolating. So I don't really run into too many people about, hey, what's up, Mama's Day? It was super sweet because one of the girls in the next town over, no joke, it's called Weed, California. The name of the town is Weed. Are you listening to me? Weed, California. And I was at like a Texaco or Quantico or I don't know. I was at some gas station. And the florist from next door came in and dropped off a flower arrangement for one of the mothers that worked there. So I thought that was so sweet and so adorable. So yeah, there's a really, really nice vibe up in this mother. Aha, up in this mother. Get it? Mother, up in this mother. Mother's Day. Anyone? I'll be here all weekend. Actually, I won't be. I'll be leaving tomorrow morning. But anyways, love each and every one of you, including my brother. Yes, that is my brother. For some strange reason, he doesn't have a profile picture, and he has not had a profile picture for, 10 years on Facebook. So maybe it's time to get a profile picture, because now you're figuring out you can go onto streams, you can see what your youngest brother's up to. Let's get on top of it. All right. Love you guys very much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to each and every one of you who are mothers, and happy Mother's Day to each and every one of you who came from mothers. And I will talk to you on the Flippity McFlipperson. For those of you who need healing, feel free to reach out to me directly at christianrlong.com. It's my name. It's my website. That's the place you go for healing. That's the place you go for understanding. That's the place you go for transformation, because that's what I specialize in. And I look forward to hearing from you very, very soon. This is Christian Long, Life Enhancement Consultant, wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and a beautiful life. Atma, Namaste. Bye-bye.